Every April Fool's Day, my boyfriend would stage an elaborate fake proposal as part of a prank coordinated with his best friend, Lexi. Last year, I was so caught up in the moment, heart hammering against my ribs as I reached for the ring, that I didn't notice the mechanical trap hidden in the velvet box. It snapped shut on my finger. I screamed in genuine pain. Jackson and Lexi just roared with laughter, completely oblivious to the fact that my finger was turning a bruised, sickly purple. To make it up to me, Jackson had spent months swearing that this year would be different. He promised he would finally ask for real. So, when he sent me a top priority text telling me to meet him at the bistro where we had our very first date, I believed him. I spent 3 hours getting ready. I got a blowout, had my nails done, and applied a full face of makeup with surgical precision. I even wore a brand new silk slip dress. I had the announcement post drafted in my notes, waiting for the photo of the ring, but the moment I pushed through the door, a heavy, cold mass of buttercream slammed into my face. A girl's sharp, bright laughter erupted from the center of the room. "I told you she'd show up. Pay up, Jax, you lost." Jackson walked over, his expression as smooth and gentle as it had been for the last 6 years. He used a napkin to wipe a glob of frosting from my cheek. "You look beautiful, Cass," he said, though his eyes were dancing. "Shame about the dress, though." "What is this, Jackson?" My voice was trembling. "I made a bet with the guys on whether I could actually get you to come out tonight. I bet that you wouldn't. My stake was simple. If I won, I'd propose tomorrow. If I lost, I'd wait another year." He shrugged, offering a half-hearted grin. "Sorry, babe. Since you actually showed up, I guess we're not getting married this year either." I stood there, the weight of the frosting pulling at my skin, and looked him dead in the eye. "So, you know what tomorrow is?" He laughed, dismissive. "Of course I do. Our 6-year anniversary. How could I forget?" The sticky sweetness on my face felt suffocating. In that moment, the realization hit me with the force of a physical blow. Our anniversary would always play second fiddle to a prank, and I would always play second fiddle to Lexi. I reached down and slid off the simple silver band we'd worn as a promise set since college. "Then we're done. We're breaking up." The sharp clink of the ring hitting the hardwood floor silenced the entire room. Jackson's brow furrowed. "Don't do this, Cassie. It's just a little cake. I'll help you clean it up when we get home. You know Lexi. She used to play way rougher than this. She's actually being restrained tonight for your sake." He stepped closer, his voice dropping to a low, warning hum. "I went to a lot of trouble to get everyone here. Don't make me look like the guy who's dating someone who can't handle a joke." Lexi slumped onto the velvet sofa, her face a mask of exaggerated poutiness. "Seriously, Cassie, it was just a laugh. If you're going to be like that, we won't play anymore, okay? But breaking up? That's a bit dramatic." She looked at the guys, her eyes wide. "I told you she couldn't handle it. Jax, you shouldn't have invited her. Now the whole vibe is ruined." She sat there, the undisputed mascot of their little tribe. In this circle, if Lexi wasn't happy, no one was allowed to be. Jackson was no exception. I remembered the first time I met her. She'd organized a game of truth or dare. Usually dares involve something embarrassing in public. Her dare for me was to perform an intimate sound right there in front of the group. When I told her I didn't appreciate that kind of humor, Lexi's eyes instantly welled up. She'd bolted out of the room. The entire group, Jackson included, had chased after her to comfort her. The party that was supposed to be my welcome ended with me sitting alone in a dark apartment. Jackson never brought me to another hangout unless Lexi gave the green light first. Jackson looked at me now, his jaw set. "Cassie, apologize to Lexi." In the past, I would have swallowed my pride. I would have apologized just to keep the peace, to make sure Jackson didn't lose face in front of his friends. But watching him prioritize Lexi's hurt feelings over the fact that he just humiliated me on the eve of our anniversary, I finally saw the truth. This wasn't a relationship. I was just an accessory to his life with his friends. I picked up my coat and the designer bag I'd bought specifically to impress his parents later this month. "Jackson," I said, my voice steady for the first time in years, "it's over. I mean it." I turned and walked out, my heels clicking unevenly on the pavement. As the door